What it is, Toby's Ryan Anthony, back at it. Got something that's been brought to my attention, so let's speak on it, man. It's been going around, everybody been talking about Adrian Broner's little live post about things he had to say about his comments about Al Heyman and his money situation back then, and about his him breaking ties with BLK Prime. First off, I wanna say that, man, I appreciated seeing how he still sounds motivated to get him to get back in that ring after 3 letdowns. After 3 letdowns, you know what I'm saying? He still has a desire to get back in that ring, and it sounds like he's not gonna just give up. And I can appreciate that, man. That motivated me, because you can actually see, like, it's like, I know the people out there, man, I know you've been in a point of your life where it was like you couldn't win for losing. Like, letdown after letdown after letdown. Then it's like you got your foot in the door. You got your foot in the door. You thinking you thinking they finna open, they slam it right back in your face. It's like, what? And you trying your best not to fall into a depression. So to hear him have his spirits up, that's what made me want to talk about it. Usually on this channel, man, I just talk about fights, and I kind of, if I do talk about anything, it's just lining up with the fighters who's gonna fight or whatever. Yeah. But I had to speak on this. Some things I just gotta speak on, and that made me want to speak on it. I know a lot of people been speaking on it or whatever, giving they take, and I wasn't gonna give my take, but it's like, man, it motivated me seeing his live post. Yeah, I just hated that, man. I don't know about him being blackballed, because I was hearing that, like, man, he being blackballed. Like, you gotta be, like, because of what he said or whatever about Al Heyman. I ain't gonna get into that because I don't know. I don't have no eyes and ears, and I'm not in them rooms. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the business like that. So I'm not in the business at all. So I can't speak on nothing about him being blackballed. But I can say it does seem like he got a dark cloud on him. It's like he was finna fight Ivan Redback or Redback or whatever his name is. The promoter pulls out. The promoter had a problem with some money or wanted some more money, so he got to pull out. Then you finna fight. Then they get you another fight with Hank Lundy, which I felt was a better fight than the first one. Like, I was ready for that one. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait to tune into that. That's a formidable opponent. Like, can say what you want. Oh, Hank Lundy gonna bring that fire. That's a nice tune up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was nice. Then it was problems with that. Like, really? But then BLK Prime, hey, you gotta give credit where it's due, man. They kept finding opponents for him. Like, they really wanted to get him back in that ring. And you gotta respect that. They could say all they want about BLK Prime, and people ain't liking it because of Terrence Crawford was on there, and It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Earl Spence fan myself, but I'm a fan. Let me rephrase that. I like Earl Spence in that fight, but I'm a fan of boxing. So I still watch Terrence Crawford. I still supported him. I spent the $40 on it. You know what I'm saying? I watch boxing. I'm a boxing fan. I'm a real boxing fan. I'm not no fan of just no fighter. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got an opinion on somebody who would win, that don't mean, oh yeah, I can never see him losing, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's boxing. Anybody can lose. And it's some fighters like I feel, sidetracking to that. I don't want to get totally off subject, but with the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, just because I feel like Earl Spence would win, that don't mean I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't like he can't lose, because Terrence Crawford is. It wouldn't be a fight to see if I felt like he was just going straight flat out win. You just don't know. I just see how he can win more than I can see Terrence Crawford. But I also can see how he could lose. If Terrence Crawford on his A game, and Earl Spence make this one mistake that I always see him make, he will lose. It's just plain and simple as that. Like, I can, if I pick a fighter, I can tell you why he gonna win, and I can tell you how he could lose. If he was to lose, I could tell you how he could lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just no like a lot of these people just pick sides. They built their channels off picking sides or whatever, and they just roll with it. And half of these, and then they want to say like they these big boxing fans when they really not. They just a fan of a fighter. They disguised as a boxing. They not no boxing fan. They not. They really not. They watched a couple fights of these they favorite fighters, and a couple Hall of Famers pick they fighters. So my pick align with yours. Everybody picking him, so I must know what I'm talking about. Half of these you get a lot of these people that think they real boxing fans. You get them running down some names they don't even know. They don't even know. Like, but I don't even get on there. Back to the subject, man. Everybody had a problem with BLK Prime, but I didn't, man. It's more boxing. It's boxing content. You know what I'm saying? So if I could see more fights, if I could build a app to bring fighters in, I would. You know, like, yeah, it's just to bring more eyes to the sport. So I had no problem with it. But like I said, man, I feel sorry for Adrian Broner, and then he was finna fight. They found him another opponent, and the young boy, Mike Williams Jr. They was, you know, they had it. You know what I'm saying? And then his jaw break. It's like there gotta be signs of a dark cloud, man. But to see his spurs still up, he's still working out, he's still in shape. He dropped all that weight, and he still said he could fight. He can fight at this moment right now. I'm like, man, that was motivation. So hopefully Showtime go ahead and pick him up. Like, he's still a draw. You can't lie. That's still business. He's still good business. Now, no matter what nobody says, like, about him, you know what I'm saying? They don't like him. You don't like him because his mouth, but you want to see him lose. You still gonna watch him fight. That's what's crazy. You still gonna watch him fight. You know, he's still a big draw, and I feel like anybody, if you're a businessman, you most definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get your investment back if you put him on a bill. Like, I believe you will. So, you know, he kind of stuck. I ain't gonna go hard on him. He kind of stuck his foot in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? About Al Heyman and his checks all of a sudden it's vanished, and then he came back and was like, hey, maybe I did spend it. It was like, hey, if you knew AB, if you was a fan of AB, you knew he was spending money every time, bro. Like he got that money, man. Young dude out the hood, like got that paper. Hey, he got to spend it, man. He probably ain't keep track, man. Al Heyman was probably looking out for him, but he did say he was getting his money every time he asked, so. Hey man, that's just my take on it, man. Like, leave a comment, subscribe, check out my shorts, man. If you into working out, you beginning to work out, you don't know where to start or what routine to start, I got some workouts for you, man. Ryan Anthony, I'm out.